The vote is an inalienable human right, yet for many around the world it is hard-fought and elusive. The International Foundation for Electoral Systems is dedicated to protecting this right so that democracy can fulfill its potential, honoring human dignity, allowing different factions to share power, and promoting equality.
Millions of women around the world have never voted. They don't see themselves as worthy of the vote. There are places where social norms and structures not only prevent women from joining the political process, they don't even have a say on decisions about their own lives. In Rajasthan, India, IFES implements programs that empower Muslim women. Slowly, we've been able to spread the understanding that, according to the Holy Quran and the Indian Constitution, women and men are equal. Both have the right to a life of dignity and choice. Together, we've achieved astounding results in 6 years. Families and communities are respecting women. Many are running successful small businesses. Women are voting in greater numbers, but even more impressively, some have run for office and won. This is real change. It is inspiring.
Democracy not only empowers individuals, it also provides citizens of different backgrounds and persuasions a framework to reach consensus.
Lebanon is known around the world for the diversity of its people and the complexity of its political system. The country has faced tense political impasse, civil war, and sectarian and political violence. The democratic process allows the various factions to come together as a nation in a spirit of agreement, fairness, and cooperation. Since 2005, IFES has partnered with local and national leaders in Lebanon to support their work to improve the electoral process so that it works better for a pluralistic society. The 2009 parliamentary and the 2010 municipal elections were widely considered to be successful and helped further to cement the nation's democratic stability.
One of the best ways to ensure that democratic principles flourish in society is to instill democratic principles in young persons.
In Kyrgyzstan, IFES hosts summer democracy camps for middle and high school students nationwide. Participants learn about leadership, personal responsibility, civic participation, and other principles that strengthen democratic society, all in a fun and lively environment. Results are widely visible. Alumni often visit years later to tell us how the camps changed their outlook on life and even sparked their desire to run for office. Instilling these values in youth is exactly what Kyrgyzstan needs to continue building its democracy.
Election violence takes many forms, from rival party supporters tearing down posters to the assassination of a candidate. Its main victim is the right to vote. Fostering a safe environment promotes citizens' participation in their country's affairs.
Burundi faced a serious test this summer, with its first set of elections after more than a decade of devastating civil war. Many young Burundians dropped out of school as children to join the war, so they have little experience in any other kind of life. Therefore, a return to violence, if any part of elections process appeared to be unjust, would be an understandable response. We realized that IFES needed to provide another model of action. Our campaigns brought together Burundians of all ethnic and political backgrounds to find a common identity as citizens of Burundi. We did this through festivals, music, and theatre highlighting Burundi's rich national culture. IFES also implemented a customized version of its elections violence monitoring program all across Burundi to prevent politically motivated attacks and to fight impunity. Burundi's democracy may still have a long road to travel, but its people took a crucial first step by holding peaceful democratic elections.
Efficient and transparent election processes also bolster citizens' faith in their country's democracy. Elections technology can help electoral management bodies deal with many of the challenges to produce rapid and objective results in highly contested and complex political contexts.
In the Philippines, which used automated voting nationwide for the first time in May 2010, citizens learned who the new president was within just hours. The level of confidence in the results was high. Yet, in order to use elections technology effectively, electoral commissions must examine and address any related issues that might arise. IFES experts guided the Philippine Commission on Elections along this path.
For centuries, people around the world have fought for the right to have a say in one's government. Their struggle and determination to succeed against unimaginable odds demonstrate the value of the vote. Afghanistan's 2009 presidential election paints a powerful image of the courage and resolve that many have had to show in their quest to claim this human right.
On August 4, 2009, ahead of the presidential elections, the Taliban launched 7 rockets into Kabul. That same day, approximately 1,500 women from all over Afghanistan defied their fear and the threats against women's participation in elections and gathered under the Grand Loyajirga tent in Kabul. They got together to launch the 5 Million Women campaign, which promotes female participation in the political process. The tent was an ocean of emerald as the women wore green headscarves to show their devotion to Islam, to their country, and to peace. After years of war and discrimination, their participation that day affirmed the sanctity of the power to vote.
For these women and all those who have struggled to cast a ballot, IFES champions efforts to ensure their voice is heard through the ballot.